So peeps, I touched on this in the last update video, but the plan was the slash that I mentioned in the video had a Proline hardcore for the Slayer, the Traxxas Slayer. Being a nitro, it was a 2mm thick body. This thing was indestructible. It took a lot of battering. But that aside, I always loved the paint job. Now its paint is black, and I painted it black and it looked like that, and I thought, yeah, alright, it's okay. And I wanted to liven it up a little bit, so I got some vinyl and I wrapped the yellow with vinyl. Now, I always said, once I'd got rid of it and then regretted it, then one that you do, I was wanting to recreate it and get another one. Well, I bought this a long time ago with as I had mentioned, and I've started masking it up. Now, the process I use is, if I'm doing a complicated livery, is I paint with a marker pen with a Sharpie on the outside. So honestly, when you turn it over, it makes the process so much easier if you've got lines to follow. Just a tip on my part. Well, there you go. This is stage one. I'm using a carrier bag because I usually just use masking tape, but I don't have a right lot. So I'm going to need to cover the huge areas that I'm not painting so far with something else. Yeah, so this is stage one. It's going to be a multi-part video, this. I'll just stitch them together at the end anyway, thanks. And see you in the next part. Well, there we go, that's stage two. We've got the first coat of black on. It's leaked in a few places here and there. I'll be able to give that a clean up before I apply the yellow. But I'm quite happy with that, like that one. Ooh, that's annoyed me. I'm going to go, you can see it's still a bit at the see-through stage. It's dry now, so I'm going to go give it another coat, and then we may remove all the masking tape, because that'll be all the black I'm doing. Anyway, there we go. Well, that's that stage completed. I messed it up. I thought I'd got all the overspray, but I missed shitloads. I mean, especially that one. I thought that was Sharpie pen on the outside. So anyway, plan is I was gonna trim the masking tape back and then paint the red on the inside for the red trimmer on the yellow, but it dawned on me I didn't put enough masking tape on. I needed to oversize the masking to give me something to trim back to, so I've messed that up also. So the plan is now I'm going to use the overspray film as a mask and paint the red paint on the outside. It's Tamiya paint, so it should stick. So I'll also be able to use it to clear up some of these messed up edges. I've not finished with the yellow yet, as you can see. It's I don't know if it's coming out on the thing, but it's a bit patchy. So I need to give that another couple of coats of yellow. But yeah, we're getting there. We'll see. We'll see. Well, I finished all the yellow. These are the red stripes. I decided to paint these on the outside. How well this has gone is, frankly, at this point, anybody's guess. The overspray film is coming off everywhere, and it's proper. Like there's Sharpie pen running, so I hope that doesn't run into the paint. Yeah, this is it could. Well, we're not going to really know until we took the overspray film off completely, but I've got a coat of red to go on top of this when it's dry, so we'll see. We'll see. This is almost the final part of this video so far. Right, so what I did was mask all the inside, painted the inside, then I cut the overspray film to use as a mask on the outside. The overspray film is in very poor state, so I don't actually know how much paint went where until I pull all this off. Yeah, slight change to the plan. The mirrors are now red. The space frame in the back is now red, as well as the lines I want it to be red. And God knows what else that isn't supposed to be red is also red. The paint isn't dry. Now I don't know whether to take the film off, or problem is I was going to use the film to do window rubbers around the edge and the grill, but now that I've cut some of it away, I'm not going to be able to use it for that. So I don't know whether to just rip the lot off and then just mask it for the bits I want to be matte black later, or what. So I'm not going to be pulling anything off in this video. I'm just going to leave that as it is because the paint is still tacky, so I need that to dry. While I was in between paintings, I have extended the chassis. Hang on. Right, as you can see, this is the original chassis, so that's how much longer I've made it. I had this little bridging piece from a previous attempt on a previous build using one of these chassis. So all I need to do now to get this actually working is a longer drive shaft, a longer steering arm controller thingy, and I'm missing a UV joint, a drive shaft. And then this is ready to take the body and work. Right now, currently, it's two-wheel drive, which would be acceptable. If I can get the steering working, I'll cope with that. Anyway, so there we go. Hopefully, I'll do a reveal soon. Right, well, peeps, this is the moment of reckoning. I truly reckon I've picked this up. First of all, when I sprayed the last part of the body shell, which actually turned out pretty well, I oversprayed on the red stripe, which I just forgot to mask, and I don't think the red paint is sticking to the white paint that I used to back it with. So there's a good chance all the red is coming off where I've masked it. So I've waited to see how this goes. This should be the final reveal, but let's see. Oh my god, that is... oh. Alright, let's not panic just yet. This is... some of this is masking tape on overspray film, so let's not... Yep, that's come off on the stripe. I thought it was going to stick better than that. Right, I'm going to come back to this when all the film is off. Just bear with me for one moment. Well, that was a total mitigated disaster. Between poor colour choices and poor application, I have well and truly screwed this shell up royally. I mean, there's still some statically charged paint flakes sticking to where it shouldn't, but I mean, there's dirty marks here. There's dirty marks there. The paint didn't stick anywhere. So I mean, I may be able to get it off and it'll leave a white stripe instead of black. It might work, it might not. But that is just, oh, that's a lot of work. That is, I am so tempted to just throw this in the fucking garden and just leave it there. That is, let me get it on the chassis. Yeah, I'm going to call that a draw because I am very sad. I'm going to have to try and get all that red off and start again. I did red bars in the back and that just looks crap. So we'll just, yeah, so, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. More soon. Bye.